Accident Chasers, tonight at 10, only on CBS 2 News.
What's buried in these underwater caskets?
Oh my God.
New Survivor, Thursday.
Well, looks like nobody's home.
Great, now what are we gonna do?
Leave these here with a note?
It's freezing out. What if Katie doesn't come back till late this afternoon? These seedlings will die.
I told you this was a bad idea.
No, you didn't. Besides, this was not my idea. Remember, it was your mom's.
Oh, maybe I told her then, but Aunt Katie's planning a wedding. I doubt she's got time to start gardening.
Yeah, well, apparently your mother disagrees. Hang on, hold this. I still might have a key from when I lived here. Voila. There we go.
This could be considered illegal.
I used to live here, remember? Since when does illegal ever bother you?
You're right, it doesn't.
Yep.
Kind of adds to the excitement.
What excitement?
This. Hope you don't mind sharing. I don't have enough for 2 muffins and 2 juices, so it was 1 of each or 2 of the same.
I actually looked up newlyweds in the dictionary, and it said 2 insane people who scrimp, save, and share for the first 10 years of their life, and that included muffins and orange juice.
Oh, good. I can live with that. I'm just sorry we haven't reached the newlywed stage so far.
Yeah, I can't wait until we do.
Meantime, I was thinking that we should make the fiancé part a little more official.
Hey, what is that?
Just open it and see.
Well, you didn't knock off a jewelry store now, did you?
No. Grocery store, more like. Yeah, it came free with the bag of grapes we had for dinner last night. But it's only temporary, you know, until I can get the money to buy a real one. The meaning's clear, though, I hope.
It's the most beautiful ring I've ever seen. I'm never gonna take it off, you know.
I don't know how well it's gonna go over with repeated washings. It might not hold up.
Well, nothing's gonna get this ring off my finger. I kind of can't wait to throw it in your mom's face. Tell her that whether she likes it or not, I'm gonna be Mrs. Will Munson someday. So, here's to someday.
How about here's to the sooner the better? You know, we should get to work, actually.
Hey, what is that?
The J section of the phone book there. As in Justice of the Peace. I tore it out of the yellow pages.
Wow, you've been on a real crime spree today.
Well, I had to. We have to get started. We gotta find somebody who's gonna marry us right away.
Hey, Reynolds. Tag this and get it to the lab ASAP, would you? If this isn't Paul's blood, I want to know whose blood it is.
Think it'll match what was in the motel room?
I hope so. Somebody had a fight in that motel room with Paul, and a bad one. Here. Oh, did you check the registrations on the cars in the motel parking lot?
All the cars are accounted for, but this one.
And it's just been sitting there all this time. Isn't that interesting?
Dusty Donovan, do you need me to spell it again? No, no message. Thank you.
Miss Munson, I just spoke with the limo service. Mr. Donovan never used the car he ordered for the airport yesterday.
Are you sure? Well, maybe he just took a cab instead.
Well, he left a bag at the front desk and it's still here.
Can I see it?
Sure.
Yeah, that's Dusty's bag. I know it. None of this makes any sense. Where is he? What happened?
Did you come here to finish the job?
As the World Turns is sponsored by Dove Chocolate. My moment, my Dove.
Indulge yourself in CBS Daytime.
Great minds think alike.
Indulge your pleasure. Indulge your fantasy. Indulge your life.
You can't learn this type of thing in a book.
Your show, your Dove Chocolate.
Dove chocolate creates a moment like no other. Deliciously rich, luscious, and silky smooth. Introducing new Dove Caramel. My moment, my Dove.
You'll find something new every day at Chico's. For store locations and a catalog with a special savings certificate, call 800-880-5145 or log on to chicos.com. Chico's is beautiful.
Oh, looks like we have new neighbors.
Oh, no.
What?
They're the new Colgate 360 toothbrush.
So?
You haven't heard the news? They're so superior. See their backs. It's a tongue cleaner.
A tongue cleaner?
The new Colgate 360 is clinically proven to remove more plaque. And with its advanced tongue cleaner, up to 96% more bacteria for a whole mouth clean.
Well, sounds like trouble for us.
Well, I'll say. Ooh.
New Colgate 360 with a revolutionary tongue cleaner for a superior whole mouth clean.
A speed bump. Beached whale.
Lawn clippings.
A mattress. Sausage link.
Mermaid.
Honey, driftwood. Come on, you gotta help us out here a little.
Febreze eliminates odors and leaves carpets fresh. This is a dishwasher. This is not. This is Cascade Complete. It's 30% better at breaking down tough food than whatever you're using, because pre-washing is our job, not yours. Cascade Complete. Now that's clean.
For every woman, there is that one color she looks best in. What's right for one isn't necessarily right for another. That's why Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer is now in 3 shades. So you can have the summer glow that looks best on you. And to complete your glow, try new Natural Glow Face Moisturizer. Jergens Natural Glow. Glowing skin is in.
Have a ball.
Tina, heads up.
Whoa. With an all-new hour of Still Standing.
This one really is mine.
2 new episodes of Still Standing, CBS tonight.
Can you save $1 million simply by tracking your household expenses? Tomorrow on The Early Show.
Snickers? I have a treat for you.
Gran!
Casey, you startled me.
Sorry. What?
What on earth are you doing here?
Nothing. You know, just hanging out.
Oh, Madeline.
Hi, Mrs. Hughes. How are you?
Is Katie here?
No, she's not here.
Well, what are you doing here?
My mom sent us over with some plants for Aunt Katie's garden. You know, she's been kind of bummed since Mike's been out of town. Thought that might help cheer her up.
That was very thoughtful of Margot. Were you planting them in the sofa?
No, we were looking for my wallet. What are you doing here?
I brought some lettuce for Snickers. Katie asked me to look in on him while she was at work.
Is that Boston Bib? That's Snickers' favorite. You know, I used to live here, and when I did, we always fed Snickers. And I can actually, you know what? Why don't we stay here? I'll feed him. He's very comfortable with me.
What a great idea. You've probably got lots of stuff to do, right, Gran? We can handle it.
Mm-hmm. Did Tom and Margot know that you two are here together, alone?
Greatest of the Grams. Come on, this is not what you think.
If my memory serves me, it's exactly what I think. Now, you two get along before you get into trouble. I'm perfectly capable of feeding stickers myself. Go on, smooth, move, go.
All right. See you later, Graham.
Hi.
Yeah, unless we have fake IDs made the next 24 hours, you have to be 18 to get married without parental consent.
So I can have a baby in the state, but I can't get married. That's great.
Yeah. Well, it's not the end of the world. We just have to find a state that'll let us get married.
And then what, will we steal a car and we drive there?
I can't believe this. It's like the whole world is conspiring against us.
No, it's just your mom and your dad in the state of Illinois. And...
There's got to be a way around this.
You know, we could wait a year and then get married.
I don't want to wait a year. I want to marry you now.
Yeah, I do too, but it's getting harder and harder to pull off.
There's got to be a justice of the peace nearby that's going to let us get around this stupid law.
Look, what if we just explain what's going on? There's got to be a judge who's willing to listen. Maybe they'll give us a break.
Yeah, maybe. We're going to do this, Gwen. I promise. Nothing's going to stop us.
Dusty, babe, it's Jen. As soon as you get this message, call me. I have been trying to call you. I'm starting to really get worried.
Honey?
Mom. What's wrong? Dusty was supposed to go away on a business trip, and I haven't been able to get in touch with him, and I've left hundreds of messages on his cell and at his hotel.
Honey, let's sit down.
No. Okay. Dusty was supposed to be in New York on a trip, and he didn't check into his hotel, and this is his bag, and it's been sitting here at this desk, and I don't know what's going on, and I just don't know what to think.
Honey, I want you to calm down and not worry. I'm sure there's a simple explanation.
I'm not.
What do you mean?
Dad said that he found 2 blood types at that motel. Paul's and someone else's. What if it's Dusty's?
So you think Dusty is the one who showed up at your brother's hotel room and attacked him?
I don't know, Mom. It's no secret that he hates Paul for what he did to me.
I think you better talk to your dad and tell him what you're thinking.
Why? Did he say something?
Honey, I don't want you jumping to conclusions. We don't have all
Mom?
the facts here at all. Your
Mom?
dad is on the case.
He did say something, okay? You tell me. You tell me what you know.
Dusty's car was found in the parking lot at the motel.
At the wagon wheel where Paul was staying?
Apparently it had been there all night long.
God.
It doesn't prove a thing, Jen.
Well, how can you say that, Mom? Dusty is missing and he didn't show up in New York and his car has been outside that motel. Mom, I can't even begin to think about what that means.
I'm not here to hurt you. I could never hurt you. And I know that's hard for you to believe, but I swear to you it's true. I thank God every day that you survived what I did to you. But that's not why I'm here. That's not what I came to talk about. I needed to see for myself that you were okay.
I've been better.
So who did this to you?
Doesn't matter. Almost finished the job, though.
Yeah. You must have some guardian angel watching over you.
Right? If I'm a cat with 9 lives, I got maybe 1 or 2 left. And if you didn't come here to kill me, then what are you doing here?
Well, maybe I had to see for myself that you were really alive, that it was true.
I'm alive. Sort of. Here we are.
I guess I can't expect you not to hate me.
I don't hate you.
You know what? It's okay. Honestly, because I think I hate myself enough for the both of us. And if you ever think for a second that I don't regret what I did, you are wrong, because every time I close my eyes and I see you lying in the snow, I want to die.
All right, look. We both did regrettable things, Emily. But it's because of me. I dragged you into my pathetic life.
I went willingly because I loved you.
And I loved you.
That wasn't gonna be enough, though. When it ended up that I hurt you like I hurt everybody else. And Jennifer made me see that.
Yeah, I know. She told me what she said to you right before we were supposed to be married.
She wanted me to do the right thing for once, that's all.
Yeah. We see, I would have told you to get a second opinion.
From who? From you?
I would have told you that the right thing was for us to be together, but you never gave me a chance.
Honestly believed that the right thing was for you to be without me. You were better off. I believed that.
You still believe that now?
Yes, I do. I do. More than ever, I do.
Yeah, I figured that's what you'd say. Yeah, I'm just a memory now. You've moved on, found someone new.
Oh, Emily.
Do you love her?
Don't do that.
Do you really think Meg Snyder will ever love you the way I did?
Cream savers, strawberries and cream, orange and cream, and now mango, pina colada, banana, new cream savers tropicals.
It's frustrating. Just when you're ready to relax, you feel the compelling urge to move, along with hard-to-describe sensations in your legs. They can even keep you from getting to sleep. It's called restless leg syndrome, or RLS, a recognized medical condition. And for many, there's relief. Requip, the first and only FDA-approved prescription medication for restless leg syndrome. Requip helps relieve the symptoms of RLS. It can help you make peace with your legs. Requip may cause you to fall asleep or feel very sleepy during normal activities such as driving, or to faint or feel dizzy when you stand up. Tell your doctor if you experience these problems, or if you drink alcohol or are taking medicines that make you drowsy. Side effects include nausea, drowsiness, vomiting, and dizziness. Most patients were not bothered enough to stop taking Requip.
It's good to get comfortable again.
Ask your doctor about restless leg syndrome and if Requip is right for you, and help put RLS to rest.
Dogs want to be where we want to be. It's only natural. And because we spend so much of our time indoors, so do they. That's why Purina created Little Bites Indoor Complete for indoor dogs, with more high-quality protein for lean muscle mass, and because indoor dogs may be prone to dry skin, more vitamin E for a healthy skin and a shiny coat. Long live your buddy. Long live your dog. Purina Little Bites Indoor Complete.
Hello there, handsome. You look too good to be here alone. In fact, only one thing could make me want you more. The delicious taste and crispy crunch of baked glazed potato crisps. I think I'm in love.
Please get your smile on.
180 sounds like a healthy cholesterol number unless it's crept up since last time. So eat right, exercise, and try 1-A-Day Cholesterol Plus, the only complete multivitamin with polycosanol and key nutrients to help maintain healthy cholesterol plus blood pressure. 1-A-Day. Count on it.
This is my buddy. This is my buddy. This is my buddy.
Johnson's Buddies, a line of products for toddlers, including Easy Comb Shampoo, which helps keep hair free of tangles. Johnson's Buddies, bath time made easier.
After the baby, I worked out, got a pain reliever for my knees. Went back to work, got another for headaches. Different pains, different pain relievers. But now, Advil is my every pain reliever. Wherever I hurt, Advil works. I'm all Advil.
The skin on your lips is so thin, it's almost transparent. No wonder lips get dry and damaged. Chapstick Medicated soothes pain and helps heal by restoring the natural moisture balance. So lips feel healthier. Chapstick Medicated. Get your lips chapstick healthy.
Okay, the good news is that we're allowed to make our case. The bad news is finding a judge that will take our calls.
A judge? What do you need a judge for? What'd you guys do now?
That's not what we did. It's what we're trying to do.
We want to get married.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, except
Great.
we can't because we're not 18 and the state says you have to be 18.
Yeah, we're trying to find a judge that'll help us, but it's hard finding one that'll actually hear us out.
Good luck. I can't believe you guys are talking about marriage.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, fantastically insane.
Well, the state of Illinois agrees with you. So.
The problem is we don't know anyone to call. We don't even know where to begin.
I do. Casey, your dad's a DA. He knows practically every judge in town. You can hook him up.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, could you talk to him? Me? I'm not even gonna touch this one. Forget it.
Dad is sure that was Dusty's car.
No question. But it doesn't mean that it was Dusty's blood that was found in Paul's room. Honey, Dusty could have gotten there and Paul could have already been gone.
Then where is Dusty now, Mom?
You've got to stop torturing yourself and let your father put all the pieces together. We don't know why Dusty showed up at that motel or how he found out that Paul was alive.
I don't know. I didn't tell him that I spoke to Paul, and I certainly didn't say anything about going to see him. But if he found out and he went over there to warn Paul to stay away from me, maybe things got out of hand, and I don't know, Mom. But what would I do if it turns out that this is true? And
honey, you gotta stop torturing yourself. Stop this.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right, because there's no way that Dusty would have been able to find out that Paul was alive, much less where he was staying.
Unless what? Did someone else know? Who?
Emily, there is no reason for you to drag Meg into any of this.
Why not? She's the one who was protecting you the whole time.
She's a nurse. She found me lying face down in the snow. She wasn't gonna let me die. She helped me out through the worst of it.
Oh, yeah, what else she do for you?
She was there when nobody else was. She saved my life.
Do you love her?
Why are you doing this?
Because if you were already in love with another woman, you never loved me to begin
Emily,
with.
I told you that I couldn't love you the way that you wanted me to love you. Let's not forget that. That's why you shot me.
I was in shock. I was out of my mind.
You put a bullet in me, and you pushed me off of a cliff.
You know what I can't figure out for the life of me? Why you didn't run once you got stronger. And why you never came forward. You let Hal and the police, you let everyone think that you committed suicide? You found the gun, your gun, you put your fingerprints on it? You could have annihilated me. Why? You went out of your way to make sure I wasn't implicated. Why?
Look, I didn't think that you should go to jail. I thought I'd put you through enough already.
So what are you saying? That you forgive me for what I did to you?
Well, of course I forgive you, Emily. It was all my fault. I pushed you into a corner. I turned your whole life inside out.
So where does that leave us now?
Us? There's no us, Emily.
But you just said that you...
That I forgive you? Yes, I do. Do you really... You really think that you and I can be together after everything we've been through? It's a really tough climb.
Because of Meg.
Emily, I told you Meg has nothing to do with this. It was a business deal. She helped me get healthy, and I promised her a lot of money for that, and that's all. I owe her, though. I will tell you this, I will protect her the same way I will protect you.
Okay. I won't say a word that she helped you.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, but not grateful enough for us to try again.
Emily, stop
I
it.
can't help it if what you have with Meg is just a business arrangement. Why can't we? I mean, why can't we try again? Maybe we can get it right this time.
Good morning.
Good morning, Counselor.
Morning, Jessica.
Emily, I need to speak with my client privately. Would you mind waiting outside for a few minutes?
No, I really want Emily to stay here.
Paul, there's a lot we need to discuss privately.
So Al's coming after me with both barrels, is that what you're saying?
He's ready to throw the book at you.
Well, then we have to be prepared. So I hope you brought a pen and some paper. Because I'm going to tell you the whole story.
And you're aware that the story in question begins on New Year's Eve? the night Emily last saw you, it might not be in your best interest to have her present.
I'm not gonna say anything that Emily doesn't already know. New Year's Eve was the night that I told her I wasn't gonna marry her. Now I'm gonna tell you everything that happened after that. And I want Emily to hear it all.
Dad, did you hear anything about Dusty?
No, I was hoping you were going to tell me you had.
He's been missing all night.
Did Barbara tell you we found his car in the parking lot?
Yeah.
It means he may very possibly be the guy who beat Paul within an inch of his life. That blood we found in the hotel room, Paul's room, it matches the blood we found under Paul's fingernails and the blood on Paul's cane. So Paul gave as good as he got.
That's what terrifies me.
I keep telling Jen that we don't know the whole story yet at all, do we, Hal?
Well, that's true, but, honey, it's time you started preparing yourself for the worst.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Our plan's not gonna live or die with whether or not Casey gets a judge's name for us. We're gonna get married with or without his help.
No, I'll do whatever I can to help.
So, about those judges.
Doesn't love her.
What are you saying? You think he still loves you?
I saw in his eyes.
We got a blood match on the DNA. It's Dusty's blood.
Freedom is doing whatever, whenever, for 24 hours without dry skin. New Curel Continuous Comfort. Now with time-release moisturizers for soft skin all day. And then some. Curel, freedom from dry skin.
For over 100 years, Merck's scientists have produced vaccines and medicines that have improved the quality of life for millions of patients. And that record of achievement continues today as our 8,000 scientists conduct exciting new research to develop medicines that prevent and treat diseases like diabetes, Alzheimer's, and cancer. Here at Merck, we have always believed that the process of discovering new medicines has to include rigorous scientific research conducted under high standards of ethical behavior. Meeting those high standards is at the heart of who we are and how we do business. And those principles aren't new. They are the same ones that have guided our scientists and people every day since George Merck founded our company in 1891, and why all of us here continue to proudly say, Merck is where patients come first, where you come first.
I'm so congested and I can't sleep.
She needs Nasonex. Nasonex relieves congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Ooh. Nasonex. Ooh. Nasonex.
Nasonex relieves congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Maybe that's why 4 million nasal allergy sufferers used Nasonex last year. Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing.
A wise choice.
Nasonex treats congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Ask your doctor about Nasonex. Have you picked up your Nasonex refill? You should pick it up soon.
Time's wasting. So what are you waiting for?
Pick up your Nasonex refill today.
Nasonex.
Listen up! Shut up, old lady!
The #1 movie in America is
Madea? They used to call her Wild Load. Beep, beep.
Tyler Perry's Medea's Family Reunion.
Don't bring your baby to the movie no more. I hate that.
Rated PG-13. Now playing.
What is Fruit 2.0? It's water with natural fruit essence. 0 carbs, 0 calories. Doing what's good for you finally tastes good. Fruit 2.0, fresh picked water.
What does a dead man in a chimney have to do with a missing teenage girl?
Well, hello, Caroline.
More than you can imagine. A new CSI, then.
Can't leave him out there like that. Cover me. Martin. Hey! Hi!
New Without a Trace, CBS Thursday.
Officially, the unit does not exist. We are going to take down this plane. Even our wives can never know the truth about our missions.
The unit premieres CBS Tuesday after NCIS.
Refill
sold this home and bought our new home using Buy Owner.
If you think you need an expert, that's exactly what you'll get with Buy Owner.
They not only saved us money, they helped us understand the process.
With selling this place and buying our new home, we saved $20,000. Thanks, Buy Owner.
Thanks, Buy Owner.
Attention! If you're experiencing signs of facial aging, wrinkles, frown lines, jowls, and loose skin of the neck, now you can remove up to 20 years in about 1 hour. See what 20,000 men and women have already done. Call today and we'll send a free brochure of the revolutionary lifestyle lift. Results are dramatic, seen on national television newscasts. The procedure is sweeping the country. Call 800-IMAGE-14 for a free brochure of the revolutionary lifestyle lift. 800-IMAGE-14. Call now.
This is the second time we've used Buy Owner.
We sold our last home in just 6 days.
Then we bought this one through Buy Owner.
And we saved over $13,000. Thanks, Buy Owner.
Thanks, Buy Owner.
You claim she assaulted you. Why don't you tell me about it?
Some questions should never be asked.
She has psychological problems.
Judge Judy.
Today at 2 and 3 on CBS 2. Are you living with a cheater? All new Dr. Phil.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus in the new adventures of Old Christine, coming to CBS March 13th.
Casey, that's not fair. Just because you think it's not a good idea doesn't mean that you shouldn't help them if you can.
Okay, look. If the state of Illinois thinks you guys are too young to get married, I doubt my dad's gonna think any different. And you're probably right.
So don't tell him it's about Will and Gwen when you talk to him. Tell him that you need information for, like, a civics project or something, and get a list of names of all the judges who are okay with the idea of young people getting married.
What if there aren't any?
You're just trying to make excuses because you don't think it's a good idea.
Don't you have enough trouble already? I mean, getting married is just gonna make your parents more upset than they already are.
Yeah, that's the whole point. If we get married, then they have to accept us as a couple. They have to take us seriously.
It's not even about what other people think anyway, Casey. It's about being in love, and it's romantic. Besides, if we're all gonna be hanging out, you need to understand how important this is to Will. It's not like you have to do much anyway. All you have to do is ask your dad a couple of questions.
But not tell him the real reason I'm asking. Sorry, guys, but lying to my parents hasn't really worked out that well for me lately. I'm just not up for this. Sorry.
I'd hurt so many people, even though I always tried to do the right thing, that I thought that I had finally hit rock bottom. The whole situation had gotten so far out of control. I just needed a way to get away from everybody and everything and do it in such a way that no one would come after me.
By trying to kill yourself?
After I told Emily that we weren't going to get married, I went home and I got the gun out of the safe. I just kept seeing her face. She was very hurt and betrayed. And I couldn't get that out of my mind, so I went to the woods and I found a place by the river. I pulled the trigger.
It's amazing you survived. Then what happened?
Woke up a few hours after. I was weak, delirious, lost a lot of blood. And I started to wander. Stumbled on a cabin. Figured out how to get in and didn't go anywhere and stayed there until I could move. It was abandoned, I guess, because there was enough food for me to survive. Medical supplies.
So you were able to nurse yourself back to health, all alone, with no help from anyone?
That's correct.
Why bother?
What?
I mean, you said you had hit rock bottom, you wanted to die.
Well, when I didn't die, I thought that that meant something. I figured it was some kind of sign that there was still something left for me to do.
Like what?
Make sure that Emily was okay. And, I had to make sure that Jennifer was going on with her life. I even started to hope that Jennifer would forgive me for lying to her about her baby.
So that's why you didn't run when you had the chance?
I thought about running, believe me. I thought about a lot of different destinations, but like I said, I still had loose ends to tie up.
And now you're right back where you were on New Year's Eve, about to be sent to prison.
Minus the fiancé. There's no going back.
Emily, I really need to speak to Paul alone. Please.
What? What's wrong?
How about everything you just told me?
That's what happened. That's my story.
And you're sticking with it. Okay. Okay. Fine. For now. But you have bigger problems. Hal isn't worried about how you survived for months in the woods all alone. He wants to know who was in that motel room with you, and obviously you two had one hell of a fight. So who was it, Paul? Tell me what happened.
We have eyewitness testimony that a man matching Dusty's description went into Paul's room yesterday. A little while later, the same eyewitness heard sounds of a scuffle.
No one ever saw the fight. No one saw what happened after.
No.
Okay, then it could have been someone else who fought with Paul, because Dusty could have walked in there and then 5 minutes later walked right out.
I'm gonna need something with Dusty's DNA on it. Honey, it's time to stop guessing about what probably happened.
Okay, you're right. This probably has something you can use.
Okay. I'll run this over to the lab and push him for an answer ASAP.
Dad, I want to come with you. I want to be there when you find out the truth.
Here at the home of Werther's, we make our smooth, creamy caramel with real butter, fresh cream, and a century of tradition that we're proud to hand down to you. Werther's Original, hard or chewy, the world's favorite caramel.
Writing for local office takes all day, so my denture adhesive is Polygrip. It lets me eat and greet in 16 hours.
The unique ooze control tip gives you less ooze, and you get 16-hour hold.
Polygrip gets my vote. Try it.
We all want the same thing. Clear skin, and clear skin. Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Wash gets deep into pores to treat existing acne and actually helps stop breakouts before they start. For skin so clear, you'll see why more dermatologists recommend Oil-Free Acne Wash Neutrogena.
Pepper, madame. Add more flavor the fun way with new McCormick grinders.
Monsieur. Pepper, mademoiselle. Mademoiselle.
Grinders from McCormick. The taste you trust.
Mornings around here aren't just hectic. Oh, they're insane. But no matter how crazy it gets, I insist on serving a hot breakfast. That's why I love these.
Aunt Jemima frozen pancakes, light and fluffy homemade taste the easy way.
If you just mention constipation to your doctor, he may suggest fiber and laxatives. But if you really talk to him about all of your recurring symptoms, he may prescribe something different. Because symptoms that keep coming back may be chronic constipation. And prescription Zelnorm is approved to treat the multiple symptoms of chronic constipation that may be caused by a slow-moving digestive system. Only Zelnorm helps coordinate the nerves, muscles, and fluid in the GI tract. You should not take Zelnorm if you have a history of diarrhea, kidney, liver, or gallbladder disease, intestinal blockage, or adhesions. If you get new or worse abdominal pain, blood and stool, bad diarrhea, or diarrhea with cramping, fainting, or dizziness, stop taking Zelnorm and tell your doctor.
I told my doctor about my abdominal discomfort, bloating, and constipation, and asked about Zelnorm.
Zelnorm. Relief can start by asking.
Hey, I'm Freddy, a flushable, moist wipe. We're made for the way kids, you know, go. Goodbye, tricky, tangly toilet paper. For kid-friendly bathrooms everywhere.
CBS Tonight.
Please don't. I need to do this.
Stop! I said stop!
Level of violence is escalating.
Get an ambulance right now! New Criminal Minds. Then, did New York's most exotic restaurant create a recipe for murder?
Killer fed it to her and watched her die.
A new CSI New York, CBS Tonight.
My father had something to do with these bombings?
Are you sure you're the right guy to be heading up this investigation?
Don't be too angry at Casey.
Why not? Honestly, what would it have cost him to ask his dad a few questions?
Probably nothing, but you can't just spring things on him. You gotta give him time to think.
Yeah, meanwhile, the good opportunities slip away.
You know, I think he's just gun shy now. He's probably scared that he's gonna end up getting in trouble.
Look, our plan's not gonna live or die with whether or not Casey gets a judge's name for us. We're gonna get married with or without his help.
So what's our next move?
I'm still working on that.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Case. Everything all right? As in, shouldn't you be at school?
Day off, remember?
Oh, right, I did forget. But didn't you promise to help your mom change the screens in the windows downstairs?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it this afternoon. I had a lot of homework to plow through.
So shouldn't you be at home plowing?
Well, one of my assignments I could actually use some help on if you have time.
Well, sure. Sure, I got a few minutes.
All right, see, we drew projects from a hat, and I got stuck doing something on teen marriage.
Which class is this for?
Journalism.
Kind of ironic, huh?
Why?
Well, given what you went through with Gwen Norbeck, I would assume that teen marriage is not a subject that's near and dear to your heart.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing it on kids who have to get married. Some of them actually want to get married, and I've got a few people who just got married recently who are willing to talk to me about it.
And these are couples at school?
Yeah, some kids that just turned 18, and I'm gonna ask them if they already got married before, if the law allowed it.
Which it doesn't in this state. You need to be 18 in most states, as a matter of fact.
Right, that's where you come in. See, I want to talk to some judges about the law and see, you know, if they agree with it or if they think there's any circumstances that should allow kids to get married before.
And this is a project for school?
You don't think I'm asking for myself, do you?
Oh, come on, you can't be surprised that I asked.
Man, sometimes I feel like I can't do anything right for you or Mom.
Actually, you were doing quite well. Then you and Maddie decided to take the law into your own hands, and your mother and I were not amused by the stunt you pulled with Barbara Ryan.
Yeah, but because of me, Gwen's not going to jail for something she didn't do.
The end does not always justify the means.
Can we just get back to my school project?
Forgive me, I'm probably still trying to adjust to the fact that you seem to be excited about something having to do with school.
I wouldn't call it excited.
Nonetheless, it's been a while since you seemed to care this much.
Lots happened, you know. I'm trying to get back on track.
And I appreciate that. And you know I will do whatever I can to help.
Cool. So, about those judges.
There you are. I was beginning to think all my dire predictions about Paul had come true. I had this very clear mental picture of you pacing back and forth in a jail cell.
Well, you know what? You can erase those thoughts from your head because I'm in the clear. He's not turning me in.
Whoa. And we know this how?
He told me.
You've seen him?
Yes, I was just at the hospital.
Did you leave him breathing?
That is not funny, Henry. We've all moved on, you know? Even Paul.
You're telling me that he has forgiven you for shooting?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he forgives me.
Okay, well, now wait a second. If I were trapped in a bed, looking up at the woman who'd put a bullet in my body, I guess I'd say the same thing.
No, he meant it. I could tell.
How is he?
Pretty battered. Dusty did a real number on him.
Yeah, thanks to you. For someone who claims to want to care for the man you You seem to really be plotting his demise.
No, it was a bad call, okay? I know that. Telling Dusty where Paul was. I regretted it as soon as I did it.
It's always after the fact with you, it is. But I'm glad to hear that Paul's going to make it. Any news on how Dusty fared in the showdown?
No, I don't know.
Really? Because a little bird told me that they found 2 sets of blood stains at the motel. Wouldn't that be ironic if, after sending Dusty off to do your dirty work, he's the one that got all...
I'm sure Dusty is just fine, Henry.
Okay. Let's talk about the white elephant in the room. Did you find anything, about what's going on with Paul and Meg?
Paul said the only reason Meg helped him was for the money.
Despite the kiss that you witnessed?
I guess it wasn't what it seemed.
Well, what was it then? Could have been CPR? Some other kind of life-saving
He doesn't
action?
love her.
What are you saying? You think he still loves you?
I saw it in his eyes.
Give a little word of caution. Men like Paul, actions speak a lot louder than looks.
I know what I saw, Henry. And in spite of everything he said, I still think the 2 of us have a second chance.
Until he finds out that you're the one who sent Dusty to the motel. And then, my dear, your duck a la orange is cooked.
No. See, that's just the thing. He never said a word about Dusty. And I'm sure as hell not about to. And neither are you.
All right. Tell me what you do remember.
Somebody came at me from behind. I never saw a face.
Do you really expect anyone to believe that?
It is what it is. Could you call a nurse for me? Because I'm starting to not feel so good.
Paul, the only way that I can help you is if you are honest with me. Now, it's only a matter of time before the police find out whose blood it is in that room.
I have a lot of enemies.
And what if one of them decides to come forward? If they can still talk, they probably will. If they can't, you can bet Hal's going to do his best to find out why not.
It's not Dusty's blood. It can't be.
Honey, even if it is, we don't know how serious his injuries are. I mean, they found Paul's blood, too, and he's going to be all right. Who's to say the same won't be true of Dusty?
Yeah, but we know what Paul's capable of when he thinks that he's protecting me. It has to be someone else's blood.
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry, Jennifer. We got a blood match on the DNA. It's Dusty's blood.
I thought you liked vegetables.
Oh, I love vegetables. But see that? That's all it takes for me to get gas.
You see that? That's all it takes for me not to get gas.
Broccoli, you've met your match.
Take Beano before, there'll be no gas.
Can you keep your eggs from sticking? Yes, you can. With Pam, America's favorite no-stick spray. Spray the pan, spray the spatula. With Pam, your eggs just come out better. Pam, America's favorite no-stick spray.
Introducing Johnson's Moisture Care Wash with a loving touch of baby lotion for soft, irresistible skin, that perfect baby smell, and memories forever. New Johnson's Moisture Care Wash. This feels right.
Well, look at you all dressed up. Even your cheddar's looking extra sharp. But something's missing. Lay's potato chips. That light, crispy, irresistible taste. Oh, man. Soulmates.
Get your smile on.
What do I want to be when I grow up? I want to be a farmer. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a food critic. I want to be a philosopher. And you know what else I want to be? I want to be someone who has a handle on Medicare's new prescription drug coverage. That's why I'm going to sign up for the new AARP Medicare RX plan, insured by United Healthcare. I'll have consistent copays on prescription drugs, and in case something unforeseen ever happens to me, I know I'll have the prescription coverage I need. And there's no deductible.
Call the phone number on your screen to receive your free information kit and plan materials for the only Medicare prescription plan endorsed by AARP. If you're eligible for Medicare, you can sign up whether you're an AARP member or not.
They make it all so easy. They cover the medications I need and have so many pharmacy locations in their network. I can even have the prescriptions mailed to my house. And signing up was so easy.
If you're eligible for Medicare, call now to find out more about the AARP Medicare RX plan. You have consistent copays on your prescription drugs. You can get your medications filled at over 50,000 pharmacies nationwide. You pay a simple monthly premium. And there's no deductible. AARP Medicare RX plan, insured by United Healthcare, the people you can trust.
Hey, I'm only 68. I've got a lot of growing up to do.
Call the phone number on your screen to receive your free information kit and plan materials. AARP Medicare RX plan, insured by United Healthcare Insurance Company.
Destiny has other plans for you. I'd be good for you now.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Billy Lewis? You deserve so much more than Jonathan could ever give you. Will you come to my wedding?
Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
Gotta go find Jen. She shouldn't be alone.
Don't crowd her, Barbara. Jen needs to deal with this in her own way.
I gotta talk to Will, too. He needs to know that his brother is alive and he's not taking my calls.
And you're surprised? I'll give it a try.
Oh, please don't kid yourself. He's not gonna take your calls either, Hal. Not after you told him that you wouldn't take Gwen into your house. You better face it. I think we've lost Will this time. For good.
What are you so happy about?
Judge Steve Colby, Springfield, Illinois. Give him a call. He's waiting to hear from you. Where'd you get this? My dad. The school project didn't work. He bought it.
I thought you didn't want to help out.
So maybe I had second thoughts. Hey, if you guys leave now, you can get to Springfield before Colby leaves for the day.
Hey, do you think he'll really talk to us?
Anybody can help you. It's him. Casey, thanks, man. This is incredible.
Yeah, really. Thank you.
Now, the only problem is, you don't have any money and no car and can't take the bus. Well, if you don't mind listening to my music, I'll give you a ride. For real? For real. Well, that's great. I kind of miss your full frontal rock. Yeah, well, maybe I'll throw in some of those soft, nauseating tunes you like just to mix it up. I don't care what we listen to as long as you get us to Springfield. You want to go for a ride?
Sure. Casey, this is unbelievable. What made you change your mind?
You did?
Yo.
Happy for you, Em. I really am. I hope you and Paul can put the bloodletting behind you and find happiness. As for me, I'll take that money that you've been holding for me so kindly and just walk out of your life. You want to go get it together? Shall we rendezvous? How do you want to do it?
You see, it's not that simple, Henry.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, actually. You give it to me, I take it from you, then I walk on, go with my life. You and Paul can make whoopee till the cows come home. Ow! It's very simple, simple as pie.
No. See, I need to make sure that Meg isn't going to be a problem.
You just said that Paul was buying her off. Why would she be a problem?
I'm just trying to be smart, Henry.
Huh.
And you know what? You're right. I shouldn't just accept what Paul says at face value. I need to know exactly what he and Meg have been up to, and you're going to help me find that out.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
Yes. Will has a grudge against me because I wouldn't let him and Gwen share a room in my house. But don't put me in your league, Barbara. You lied to Gwen. You tried to have her thrown in jail.
She belongs behind bars.
And you wonder why Will won't talk to you. Is there a problem?
The guard just called from Paul Ryan's hospital room. You need to get over there.
What did you do, Paul? Tell me. What did you do to Dusty?
On the next, As the World Turns.
I think the look might be gay.
What did you do to him? Is he hurt? Is he dead? Please tell me.
You don't want me to go upstairs.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to be overheard. There's a lot of people. Meg!
After all these years, we still get together on Sundays for soccer. We couldn't do it without a pretty amazing pain reliever, genuine Bear aspirin. Jeff takes Bear for the pain in his knees. I take it for my shoulder. Bear actually saved Dave's life during a heart attack. And referee Steve takes it for his headaches. Genuine Bear aspirin. It's the only pain reliever that can do so much. Bear, like no other pain reliever in the world.
And for your tough back pain, try Bayer Back and Body. It rushes relief right to the site of your pain.
When her clothes are this radiantly white and soft, you'll imagine she's an angel. Finally, brilliant whites plus the downy softness you love. Introducing Downy Plus Whitening, the only fabric softener that brightens and whitens. She'll always be your little angel. New Downy Plus Whitening. It's a beautiful feeling.
For tough jobs you thought only a dishcloth could handle, try Bounty. Bounty is so durable, just one sheet keeps working till the whole job's done. Bounty has reinforced quilts and sponge-like durability to rinse, wring, and reopen. Lab tests prove with Bounty you can scrub like this, and Bounty holds up till the job's done. So rinse it, reuse it, and throw it away.
The quilted quicker picker upper Bounty.
Febreze eliminates odors and leaves your fabrics fresh. And to eliminate odors and freshen the air, try Febreze Air Effects.
Harry is a scratcher who keeps getting scratched. He needs the clear solution to a healthier scalp. Maximum Strength Scalpicin with vitamin E. Not a shampoo. Scalpicin stops unhealthy scratching that can cause scalp damage with the itch medicine dermatologists recommend. Ah, the all-day confidence of an itch-free scalp. Scalpicin, the clear solution to a healthier scalp.
When something really fits, you can feel it. Like the fit you get with C-Bond denture adhesive. It's the only wafer that has a gasket effect that locks dentures in place, gives you all-over coverage, all-over hold. No mess, no ooze.
When your dentures really fit, you can feel it.
The adhesive wafer with the gasket fit. C-Bond.
So she steps out dripping wet, no towel, and grabs the baby oil. It's the wet skin way to lock in up to 10 times more moisture for skin so soft it rivals babies. Johnson's Baby Oil, 10 times more moisture. If you love great mystery,
watch the baby. She's in danger.
You can't miss CBS Friday.
Boy, he's a demon, Chuck.
My son is haunting me. He's still here.
Who's watching the baby?
Belinda!
The most chilling new ghost whisperer ever. Then.
In every dream home.
Guy killed his mother-in-law. You're about to get the confession kick.
She was my mother! New Close to Home. The mystery starts CBS Friday.
This is Blaine. Get your things.
Wonder this time where he's gone. Wonder if he is gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. This house just ain't no home. Anytime he goes away. Anytime he goes away.
Visit Gate 1.